All right, here we go. Go. Need to find it. She is a Mermaid. Hello, everybody. My name is Ostentatious24. Welcome back to She is a Mermaid. I just got done recording a couple more, 1.5 videos of Buckshot Roulette, and I kind of wanted to record more of that, but crap, I forgot about Putt Putt again too. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna do 20-minute intervals for this. Make it about 40 minutes so it's a little longer than a 30-minute one. And then it's maybe also easier for me to edit it with the resources I'm using because they're a pain in the butt. Oh, that reminds me. Speaking of pain in the butts. Oh, I hate my internet. It's okay. It's about average, except when it's downloading and uploading. I was up, I guess, 2 days ago now, recording and editing and all sorts of stuff. It's still only on 79%, and that one's only on 36. They might not even go up today. I have no idea when those two will go up. Okay. They were supposed to go up originally I planned for them on Sunday, but they're uploading to the one website, and then I have to edit them on said website because it's better to edit them on that one, and then I gotta download them from that one, and then I gotta download them onto another one so I can combine them into one solid video, and then I gotta download that one, and then I upload it onto YouTube because there's not one good editing software, recording software that does all of it in a reasonable fashion. Ugh. I mean, I suppose either of them would if I was willing to pay if I wasn't poor. Along with the second one's it's Clipchamp. I hate Clip. I don't care. I don't know if there's rules against sharing what you use or not. I don't care. Whatever. I think I've said that before back in my amnesia videos. It's like, it's such a pain in the butt. And a lot of the functions it has could 100% work offline. And yet it requires online. And then it runs into problems if you lose internet connection or have other issues with the internet. Such as with amnesia when PTSD. I hate Clipchamp so much, and I really wish I could use something else. Then yesterday morning, the one video I'm trying to compile, the 1 hour 20-minute one of Fate Grand Order, it took 4 attempts, 45 minutes for each attempt, so it's bare minimum 2 hours, 1.5 plus 1, 3 hours. It took a total of 3 hours to get that stupid thing downloaded. I was up from 2 a.m. to 10 a.m. I wanted to go to bed about 3 a.m. Oh, it's real pain in the butt. I absolutely hate Clipchamp. I really, really, really do. It's good at what it does. It just has so many negatives that go against it and cause so many problems. But it is what it is, I suppose. Oh, cool, black screen. Oh no. So yeah. Oh, good. The one's on 80% now, and the other's on 36. Good. Oh. So yeah, I've had to deal with a lot of that. They might come up today, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Hopefully, this one goes up today at the allotted time at 5. Oh, I should definitely record a crap ton of stuff and then go visit my dad or something because he has comparable internet. It runs the same speed, but obviously his download and uploading and all that stuff is perfectly fine, unlike my internet. Ugh. Ugh. So yeah, I've been dealing with a lot of crap, and I deeply apologize. I don't know if people enjoy getting multiple videos in a day. Probably not. They probably won't get many views in general, especially since they're long videos, and especially because I don't. They haven't gotten much traction so far. My Fate videos. Ugh. So but I love the game, and I want to share my experiences with it, especially before I review the game specifically. And oh, so yeah, that's what I'm dealing with. I apologize. I've now spent almost 6 minutes detailing my shenanigans that I've had to deal with, and I hope this goes up at the specific time tonight. And apologies that there's 3 videos and that they're all kind of long. Visual novel, it's expected to be long because it's a visual novel. You want to get as much. You want to get as much. You want as much juice in your meat as possible. As much potato in your potato. I don't know. You want all the meat and potatoes. You want all the sour cream, cheese, and bacon in that loaded baked potato. I guess that would work. So yeah, I deeply apologize if there's 3 videos today. Possibly, maybe there'll only be this one. Maybe there'll only be 2. I have no idea. And I'm sorry that they're all long. And I'm sorry they were supposed to come out one at a time, Sunday and Monday. Well, actually, no. I was gonna put them both up Sunday, and then I didn't because of issues, and then didn't go up Monday because of issues. Otherwise, I would have recorded this and uploaded it Monday, but now it's going up today, Tuesday. Ugh. And then we'll probably record one episode of Shuffle and one episode of Fata Morgana right after this, to which those will air at a later date. And then tomorrow, I need to. Oh god, the Dragon Ball video, it's even longer than those. That one's going to be even more of a pain. I'm definitely going to have to do that at my dad's. That one. That one. That will not fly. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. It's basically done, but no, 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 no. That would take so much time, and not on this internet. No, definitely no. So yeah, that's what I've been kind of dealing with. Apologies, it's 8 minutes now. Great. Okay, yeah, let's just start the game. I'm so frustrated and salty and sour and sad and depressed and frustrated and Ugh. Why do you keep popping up, Omen Gaming Hub? I don't know what you are or why, but go away. It's really irritating. I don't even know why it's there. What has been triggering it? It wasn't doing that before. Stop it! Don't show again. Yes, why haven't I been clicking that? Oh my goobers. Also, I think I'm farther than this now, so we're in uncharted territory. Pretty sure. Be careful. Darn it, you know there's a waterfall. Yeah, we're definitely past that. Okay, so yeah, I forgot to mention that the last time, I think, that, now everyone's caught up. You're caught up to as much as I know about this game. I know nothing else beyond this point. Alright, and there won't be that much talking from here on out about other things, so it'll just be reading the visual novel, unless I think of something that I want to quickly bring up for some reason. I don't know. Like, I kind of was with the Little Mermaid and such in the last one. Let me check the time quick again. 9 minutes. Great. Cool. So I'm going to cut it off at 20 minutes. So 45. Okay. And then I'm going to start another set. So then I'll start a new recording. So it'll be a 40-minute video in total. Yeah, okay. All right, let's go. Somewhere along the way, Ion has dozed off with her arms wrapped around my neck. I think that's supposed to be a hat. Right out the gate, we're dealing with some goofy stuff. Cool. Her body is dried out and gotten pretty arid. It would seem that just because she's turned into a fish doesn't mean that her body temperature has gotten lower in suit. She's warm-blooded still. Interesting. As this all transpires, we're at my house. Oh, go on! We have left the house with the lights still on. No! Daytime in the country is so bright that it's hard to tell whether the lights are on or off. I did that a few days ago. Left the basement light on because I went to. There was a massive storm, tornadoes, and all sorts of stuff. I checked the basement for a leak and I forgot to turn the light off. When I came back up, I left it on. I had to check the one room, what's it called? Workroom, I guess. Anyways, no getting sidetracked, ostentatious. The some resentment for the huge hole left in the electric bill. I start shaking, Ion awake. I wonder if there's a reason why she's named Ion. It's curious, especially since he's a scientific boy. If the other two we saw in the... I wonder if the other two we saw will have sciencey names too. Not waking up. Judging from how she's snoozing like that, my guess is that she's in a deep sleep. I forgot what ions are. They have to do with electricity. Yes. Positive, negative, or am I thinking something? I don't know. Enough of that. And judging from the temperature of the supple sensation against my back, I'm certain of it. Aren't fishes supposed to be poikilotherms, or organisms with varying body temperatures? I didn't know that was a term. Interesting. Varying body temperatures. I guess that makes sense. Although water's usually just really cold in general, right? Like, water's usually colder than the environment by what? Oh god, and then figuring in Fahrenheit versus Celsius because us Americans are weirdos, and I don't know Celsius because I was raised on Fahrenheit. Her lower body is all fish, but as for why has her general disposition stayed human, I have no means of finding that out. That is when I only see my house here. My aunt's house should be right next to mine, but I see neither hide nor hair of it. There's just a vacant patch of land there. Apparently Ian's family moved after I moved, so of course a possibility that they may have lost their house remains, but I've been told that they didn't move out of the village. So where in the world did her parents end up going off? Well, parents? Come to think of it, what are Ian's parents even like? There's no possible way that I can't remember any details about my childhood. My brain. Oh dear Lord. I've never had that much issue with reading with my ADHD. Holy crap. This is why I wonder if I'm dyslexic. Holy crap. There's no possible way that I can't remember any... Oh, visual novels are a bad idea! Bad idea! Why can't I read it? There's no... I'm reading it, but my brain's not... it's not computing, it's not translating or something. I don't know. There's no possible way that I can't remember any details about my childhood friends' parents, considering they lived right next door for the longest time. Okay, I think I get it now. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I haven't had that much of a brain fart, God, since probably college. I guess I haven't read as much, too, since then. I remember Ion's father, I think. Memory serves, when Ion was a kid, if she would stay out late playing, her old man would suddenly come running up, taking her back home. Oh, that's curious. As far as I recollect, she had an extremely doting dad. Not to mention that there's the possibility, like, even if he was human, what if her mom was a mermaid? Or maybe he's a merman that can shift back between a human and mer person form. I don't know. Well, I don't know the rules of this game and world. It wasn't long after I left for the city with my parents that I got word that Ion's old man passed away. I think? Okay. That's right. That must be part of why Ion moved in the first place. I think. I almost asked a pretty insensitive and hurtful question. Also, I think I remember hearing something about Ion's grandpa being a shaman. Is he a shaman king? Alright, sorry for the terrible joke there. I've never even seen Shaman King. I don't know if it's I've heard good things about it. I've never tried watching it myself. Or reading. I think it's a manga too. Yeah. Though by the time me and Ion were living next door to one another, he had already passed away. However, as for Ion's mother, I wonder why I can't remember anything about her. Suspicious. I never told that she had died as well. I can't even bring up a mental image of Ion. Did she really not leave any lasting impression on me at all? I can't even remember her face, let alone her occupation. Come on, brain cells! I was just saying that a moment ago. I forgot your name, started with an H. I know you're not the greatest, but try to get it together, will you? I'll just have to put them to work later on. Hiroto, right? Hey, wake up. Not getting up. Your house isn't here. Casa is no casa. Your house is no house. Still not getting it. Is my back really that comfortable for her? Seeing how she's sleeping with her two soft cushions, pushing up against my club-tempered back? That's a weird statement, okay. I'd say she's feeling pretty darn comfy. I feel bad forcing her awake from such a sound sleep. Anyway, I'll reserve the details for tomorrow morning. This whole day has felt like I've been trying to cram a bunch of massive files into my mental computer all at once. Besides, she's showing zero signs of waking up. And I'm totally exhausted. Honestly, if it weren't for the two supple sensations, nipping, good choice of words there, punny, at my back, I would have long since thrown in the towel. Anyhow, after considering the various facts, there's only one thing I should do now. I'll put her to bed in my house. Oh, good. Holy crap, that actually startled me. Wow, her tail hit the back of my head, a critical hit, in fact. What in tarnations? I shout in protest. Oh, good. Sleeping. Wake your butt up! Hey. I was wondering that a little bit ago. Is she faking it? I once again goes back to sleep. Please wake up, oh great mermaid. Dead to the world. I let out a huge sigh before looking up at the sky. It's pretty. Oh, it's so bright and vibrant. The moon, the stars. Everything is nice and bright. Yeah, no need for any cluttered lights taking up airspace like in the city. So many brilliant stars. I can't believe I'm able to see how many of these beautiful stars at one time. Seeing as how I'd never be able to see them in the city. Too overwhelming, might barf. Okay, that's odd. That means I'd make a lousy astrologist. Sure. I guess. What about an astronomer? I go inside the house lugging Ion on my back. I then go up to the second floor of the most spacious part of the house. Squeeze out the last bit of strength in me, carrying the oversized salmon upstairs. I proceed to throw Ion on the upstairs floor. Just throw her on the floor? Tommaso wriggles around on the floor for a little bit then.
スカート邪魔
Oh,
脱ぐ
Skirt in the way. Taking it off. I then proceeds to suddenly take off her skirt and toss it aside. No, that's reverse sexual harassment. Oh, now you're hurting. Oh, right, her lower half is fresh. I rose on the floor and completely entered slumberland. I look at the clock hanging on the wall in order to check the mermaid's bedtime. 3 o'clock p.m. Wait, that clock is totally busted, isn't it? Whatever. Guess I'll go to sleep too. Why you give her the bed? That's a bit rude. That is rude as a male individual. Unless he supports gender equality, I suppose. She can sleep on the floor. Gender equality. This is my bed. Look at me. From the darkness. From the darkness, something lays their eyes on me. Hold on a minute. Alright, we're back to the startling music. From the darkness, something lays their eyes on me. Alright, so what time is it? Stop moving phone. 47. Okay, so 07. Unless you accept us, we have died for you all for nothing. I lift my head and peer into the darkness. These accursed words are passing through my ears, but I'm not feeling the slightest inkling of fear. Is it your something demon? Paralysis demon? Is that the right word? I've had that experience once. It was a weird blobby thing and just a single eye. It was just floating around the room. And I was just watching it. And then I picked up enough effort to say, hello there. And then it was gone. That's the end of my sleep paralysis demon story. It was, I don't remember. Was it blobby or was it more smoky looking? I can't remember actually. That was a year or two ago, I think. That was the first and only time I've ever experienced something like that. That is because Masu! Masu. Masu. Get lost, Masu. Water gun. Masu. Is he just having a nightmare of some kind? It's day 2 of my convalescence in the countryside. Okay. Start off my morning with a fun dream of Masu. I think I'm starting to get what kind of condition my subconscious is in right now. What kind of condition is sigh. A Freud-esque analysis of the facts that would tell me that I'm an ichthyophile. Well, I'm going to go ahead and not stake so much faith in that analysis. Curse you, Freud, you perverted old man. I vigorously shake my head, laying the memories of the night where I just had fade into the air. Though they say that you will naturally come to forget a dream after a short stint of time. Depends on the dream. I've had dreams. Well, sometimes people have reoccurring dreams, which has happened a few times. And setting that aside, though, I've had very vivid dreams that I remember, and a lot of my dreams I've mentioned stories before in several of my videos that I've tried to be a writer and write down stories and such, and have like 50 plus ideas for stories, whether they turn to books, comics, video games, movies, anime, TV shows, comics, and I already said that, manga, anime, all the things, anything, literally anything. It'd be cool to make any of them. And yeah, the most vivid dreams I do write down the ideas because I think they could become something interesting and cool. Remember that if any of you have interesting dreams, you could always turn it into something. Whether it's a bad or a good dream. Most of them are good dreams, but I've had a few bad dreams. I was like, write that down, write that down! The fact that a lot of bad dreams stick to the cerebral cortex and you're unable to forget is an aberration in the human mind. Recovering from the trauma suffered from my nightmare, little by little, I lift my head to find the windowsill. The windowsill. Ah, the windowsill. Oh, all the windowsills. I find the windowsilling. Anyways, is a picturesque setting with the gentle rays of the sun beaming through it. Turning my attention downwards, there's me and plus one mermaid in a futon. In the futon. Uh-oh, she squirmed into bed. A plus one mermaid. She's sleeping with such a peaceful expression on her face. Man, this is nuts! Try awakening my half-awake brain to calmly analyze the situation. That's clearly a fin. Is there a hole in the sleeve? Never noticed that before. Interesting. Wait, that looks human. Sorry to point the arrow at you, milady. At this rate, I'm certain that our mermaid here is going to wake up in approximately 5.77 seconds. Shriek at the top of her lungs and slap me right across the face. Ah, yes. A very cliche anime trope. Isn't that something? Well, I suppose most tropes. That if anyone woke up next to a guy, even if it's her fault, isn't that something? Never would have guessed that I'd be able to perfectly see into the future. Even though actually premonitions are nothing more than results derived from profiling and situational analysis. Yeah, that's kind of why I don't. I was gonna say don't put stock in it, but that's not right. I don't completely rule out that sort of stuff because it can be. You can analyze a situation, Sherlock Holmes your way through things. Whatever. I've got my conclusion. So I'll put the futon covers over me and go back to sleep again. That's probably how a lot of psychics, fake psychics, it's definitely how they get their kicks and money and stuff. You got such beautiful eyes, milady. Ian's eyes snap open. She wasted no time in starting a staring contest. We meet again. This time I won't give in without a fight. We stare at one another intensely from inside the bedding. Little by little, Ian's cheeks start turning a faint shade of red. The two of us compose. I ask her the line that I just have to ask after waking up in the same futon. Do you remember last night? See, look there. I read the future like a book. Well, if you phrase it like that, I saw that coming a mile away. Though to be accurate, she slaps me with her tail, not her hand. It's still the same color in the end. If you say something like that, she's gonna assume you did naughty things, you fool! Here I tell you, fool! Okay. Oh, her hair's a little thing. Interesting. Adorable. Can you explain why you have to start the morning with slapping me out of the stratosphere? Preferably 50 words or less. The futon lies upturned. Doesn't look that upturned to me. Stacks upon stacks of books and my glasses lie scattered across the room here and there. It had been so neat and tidy in here, yet in a drop of a hat it's a disaster area. Why do things have to be this way so early in the morning?
どうして
Do I?
どうしてと同じ
Why futon? The same! She asking why she and I were sleeping in the same futon. Fix your communication skills, lady. If I weren't your childhood friend, I'd have no way of comprehending that sorry excuse for a sentence. Analogical reasoning from scientific analysis is needed in order to parse ions of the language. Can't believe my brain. Didn't get out of it unscathed. Don't you remember you rolled on in while you were sleeping? Good. Complimenting myself and then I go downhill. Ugh. While you were tossing in your sleep, maybe even intentionally. I ruffles her fins and falls back. Not sure if it's from her sharp fins touching against the futon, but I can hear a tearing sound. She's not showing any signs of being in pain, so it doesn't seem like her fins are torn, which means my futon is... Before she damages my futon beyond repair, I decide to interrupt her. We may have been sleeping in the same futon a moment ago, but that was a futon I laid out, which means whether it was naturally or intentionally, it wasn't my doing, it was yours. That stare says many things. You're the culprit here. How's that for shocking to know about? Yeah, no need for any legal measures now, right? Stay silent for a minute, reeling for the shock. I see! The truth shows itself. The truth is here! And it's here to
忘
stay.
れて、
Forget. What did you say?
尻尾をくらい、記憶よなく
Take my tail and be gone, memories! She gonna smack herself? Or me? That one sounded very fleshy. Did she cut into me with her tail? Jesus! Her tail slices through the air directly towards me, which is the last thing my eyes see. My conscience then gradually slips into darkness. I wake up, starting my morning by seeing I am preparing breakfast. Rice is microwavable. It's a very simple spread consisting of the pickled veggies I brought along with me and a side of eggs. Dang it, that would have been a good place to call it. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna keep going a little bit. Just a little bit. I don't know. I feel like I'm not, especially since I spent 8 minutes talking before, I feel like I'm not providing as much juicy details and gameplay as you lovely people deserve. I brought along with me eggs. You've got to have eggs twice a day. Oh, I was so long ago since I've seen that. God. Oh, I'm old. No doubt that she made it with the tiny gas stove atop of the table. This tiny table is literally the ultimate in that old parents are away, so here's a random smattering of food that was in the house. Kind of true. There we go. Clicked and it didn't go. That aside, so hey, how did you know that I had brought food with me?
食べ物探してたら、ヒロトのカバンに。
When I went looking for food, I went in your bag. You opened it without my permission. Hey, you lousy little fish burglar. Fish burglar. Left next to my bag is a trail of wet footprints. But she doesn't have feet. I was the one rooting through my bag, so why is there a trail of human footprints there? The only organism with feet in this house is me. Okay. He said the same thing. We've got an early morning mystery. This country living just that rife with mysteries. I've come back to my house in the country, and I get made breakfast. I mean, it's nothing to complain about. Yeah, this is for the best when you're feeling too lazy. I twist my glasses back to normal after being bent at an unprecedented angle, putting them on. Hold up. What in the world happened to my glasses? Ugh, it hurts.
キック。
Geek. Did you call me a geek? Oh, rude. Oh, it stings, boy. Why is she so surprised? What's wrong? Did something happen? She shakes her head with a tremendous amount of force. It's far too suspicious, but... whatever. There's no big deal, so I'll just not worry about it. After wrapping up breakfast, I decided to take a nice stroll through the quiet country roads. My hometown being as barely populated as it is, there's really not a ton to do here. Granted, not a bad thing considering my original design and coming here was to focus on my studies and refresh myself! I don't know why I said I would do that. No good. I can't muster up the will to do anything right now. I'm already not doing anything as it is, but now I have an even stronger and more active urge to do absolutely nothing. Although... Mine is following me. Why are you coming along?
ダメ？
I can't. You know I'm not saying you can't. But there's a more fundamental issue at hand. How do you intend on coming along?
ぴょんぴょん。跳ねて。
That was adorable. Yoing yoing. I'm happy. Yoing yoing. You're going to scrape off your entire tail, you know.
やらないで後悔するより、やって後悔する方がいい。
Those are words to live by. It's better to regret what you have done than what you haven't. Give it a try. She whacks her tail against the ground, quickly propelling herself up. And then, wham! She lands flat on her face. I figured as much. Right, let's just give her the benefit of the doubt here. She had the same physical impact as landing on your feet after all. I mean, a face is as good as feet, right? Well...
しないで後悔する方が良かった。
I should have taken the second option.
I see. I suppose all the maxims are just a product of a bygone past in the end, huh? Humans really do need to live in the moment after all. The ambition to move forward unbound by the past is the driving force behind living in these times. Therefore, we must believe in science rather than maxims of the past. 3 cheers for science.
過去だって大事。
The past is important too.
I agree there. I think so. Slowly approach, I am presenting my hand to her. Yeah. If you don't remember the past, you're doomed to repeat it. The point of the past is to help you learn from the mistakes of yourself and those that came before you. This is the reconciliation of someone who loves the past and someone who lives in the present. Borehood. Haborhood. 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 Couple watches our reconciliation with interest. It's the old married couple that lives next door to my house with the apple tree in their yard. The same couple that I said my hellos to yesterday. The mermaid is out of the bag! Country tradition of living with your doors always open is full of faults in terms of protecting your privacy. What should I do? And is fluttering just her tail around while hidden behind her. Take with that. Boy, the ship has already sailed on this one. Maybe I should explain to them it's some hip new swimsuit. That's all the rage in the city. That's not good to do, son. Pardon? She fell, so you should help get her up right away. Don't doubt her now. What are you talking about? Kids nowadays are so full of energy, they don't. Oh, wait, is that the other?
What are you talking about? Kids nowadays are so full of energy, they don't know what to do with it. You get up and look at it.
You want to talk, not getting up in the morning? Give me a
break, I'm getting old.
I'll be right there with you till death do us part. So don't you worry about that.
That's so. Oh, honey, heart.
They're getting lovey-dovey. Annoying! By the way, who might that? I don't know which one's talking. By the way, who might that young thing?
He's a girl that you wrote who brought with him, isn't it?
Her bride to be?
We're just getting in the way, so let's make ourselves scarce and in fun heart.
Why is she saying heart? Yes, let's heart. Why is he saying heart out loud? We're senile fools. Oh no, I said that out loud. Oh, they didn't hear me. With that, the mature and satisfied couple take their leave. The heck, guys! They don't seem to be concerned about the mermaid collapsed on their neighbor's veranda. Is it that famous dignity and composure of country old folks? No panicking no matter what happens. At any rate, the elderly nowadays sure got hot and heavy, don't they?
隣の家の
Neighbors.
Yup, the married couple next door with the apple tree.
覚えてるの
You remember?
I think we stuck in with you and got scolded. The couple wasn't so old back then, though. Middle-aged at best.
あの時ヒロと私を置いて逃げた。
You left me then and ran off on your own.
Oh, she still remembers that. She's the type to hold a grudge.
裏切った。
You stabbed me in the back.
No, you're misunderstanding. There was a reason for that hand.
裏切り者。
Backstabber.
There are times in every man's life where he has to run away.
捨てられた。
You abandoned me.
My apologies. Please forgive me for this.
Yeah.
This is why people have to make sure to make things square when they err. You just leave it be, someone will come along to dig it up later, guaranteed. However, that couple, the two of them don't remember Ion at all. Even though when I went to say my hellos to them yesterday, they remembered me. This village has been old folks' home ever since we were kids. In fact, the only kids here were me and Ion. We would get into loads of mischief as a merry duo. Yes, it's odd that they only remember me and not Ion. While you're at it, be surprised about the mermaid tale. Darn it! I'll pass it off as adults being apt at ignoring things, seeing as how they're probably not going senile just yet. I wonder why they didn't notice you, Ion.
キャラが薄いから
Because I don't have a lasting impression.
Don't make me laugh. Look at that tail of yours. Alright, I think I'm gonna end it here. It's getting about that time. Yes. Haven't reached any decisions. I'll probably start making other save files after if we reach any decision points, branching paths. So, yeah, I'm gonna end this there. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely day and or evening. Again, apologies for that brief sun intermission, since it was at the beginning of the video, not in the middle, but yeah. The apologies for that at the beginning, and hopefully it didn't turn anybody off in a way. I don't know. Just so many things. And I'm looking forward to playing more of this, reading more of this book game. Boom! More of this boom! Dark out. I might jump into shuffle. I don't know. I need to manage my time better. Shut up. Stop it, Austin. Tell you, stop it. Enough of that. You're giving the outro, you don't need to dawdle on like an old person. Alright, so thank you so much for watching again, and again, apologies, and hope you have a lovely day and or evening. Hope you look forward to more She is a Mermaid and whatever else I do. And until then, until next time, farewell.